Are we ready? Are we ready? Are you guys ready for some more 21 and Kip Pubcasting? Remember, if you don't want to hear our melodious voices, go ahead and exit to main menu and click on the button that has an ear. And you can mute us.
You know what melodious means? You can always use Wikipedia.
You know what I learned was a real word today? A real word? Transmogrify. Look it up. Look it up, people. It's real. True story.
Alright. Now we're going to be waiting only 10 seconds left in the startup. Blue team going to be just sitting in the dungeon that is Respawn. See if there's any cool sprays going on right now. Not seeing anything worthwhile at the moment. We do have a little bit of Naruto going on in the spawn, but of course that's no Attack on Titan. As there we go, the blue team supposedly going to be exiting spawn, but of course running into a lot of spam. Red team going to be forced to pop the Uber. Demo Man did almost go off the cliff of destiny, as now red team forced to fall back.
Oh, don't want to call it, but Blue Sky got a little of that Uber right there, and now he's going to bite the hand that feeds him and try to take down this medic. They're having a really hard time trying to take down the spy, and they still haven't. Oh my goodness, there's also a spy high-fiving, and finally he goes down. A couple of spies in on that action. Stay awake. Awake. Yes, they were staying awake. Now they go to sleepy time. That's what happens. Spies go to sleepy time instead of heaven.
After pants time, as the red medic off the cart, on the thingamajig, I can't even talk anymore, going to be trapped underneath. The Devil Man does not detonate for taking the time, but does not matter, as the Islander going to be all he needs to decapitate that man.
We have a number of blue spies right here. It actually appears that there's many more than there are, but that is part of their mystique. I don't know if you know, but we also have a heavy span battle going on here, and it's absolutely epic, and you've got to admire their dedication. I don't know if I could do this for an extended period of time, but they are absolutely doing this, and the banana is taking full advantage of it, getting some huge backstabs, and that's just not right.
Yeah, of course, running around, changing camera. Oh my god! We had no RT going to be blasting in from the stratosphere and landing a caper directly on the red medic's face. Going to be taking him out with one swift blow. That was a moment for the frag videos.
Just gonna give a shout out to the banana. I know where you are. I'm not gonna say where you are, but I know where you are, and that's dirty. Dirty. You need to take a shower, sir, because that's dirty. A bath.
For bath, it is a lot nicer.
Maybe one of those wet naps.
What?
Just he's dirty. He needs to clean up. Finally, Nahuru RT comes in and finishes off that teleporter that the banana was camping.
Yeah, of course, Banana going to get caught out with that bright yellow hat. Very easy to spot as he's going to be running around. Not quite sure what he's going to be doing here. Oh, misses a jump stab. Still hunting his prey. Finally gets the backstab onto amazing chest something.
I'm happy to see that our Spy Crab has made it to Thunder Mountain here, as well as our Heavy, who shoots only at the sky. That's some great some continuity of our cast right here. So thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate your dedication to the non-sensory. No Horror RT, the Demo Man getting a 3K right there. One of them was a caber, so he's actually performing pretty nicely. Maybe he doesn't know that this is a Saturday night on a Germa pub server, but don't anybody tell him that.
Yeah, of course, going to be watching the blue team so strong right now. Has the spawn camp engaged as the mech's going to be healing up. We do have the Pyro and the Demo Man going to be pushing that cart up the hill. Just the crouching Pan Heavy here. He's fighting for his life, but not able to survive. Gets taken down by the butter knife. Now the team does the rally around the cart, and there we go. That's going to be round number 1, I believe, going to the blue team.
It's actually round number Pi. They changed the rules yesterday on Pi Day. Happy Pi Day.
Oh.
Belatedly.
Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
Cause it is.
This Pyro has a grill on his back. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I don't understand many things.
Many things.
Many things about this game. About
This is the thing with shoutcasting a pub server. Half the time people get really competitive and just start freaking out, and it's hilarious. And then half the time they just like spy crab, and you're like, "Come on, guys, what are you doing?" I'm like,
it's funny. I like it. That way you can go from serious to stupid in a second.
Exactly, it's crazy. I also think I'm like not in your camera view again. I need to pay more attention. There we go. I think that's it. Sitting up. I don't know.
By the way, you look like a douchebag hipster. I'm just
do.
saying. Of course, I probably do too with my Ash Ketchum hat.
Switch that. Switch it, alright? Look what you've done.
Sorry, didn't mean to insult. Shout out to Overpriced Coffee, who apparently has an Hale's own Medigon. What? I've been trying to get that, and it's been 2 years. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So shout out to you and your beard and your hat and everything you got going on there, sir. And or madam. We are ready to go here with the second round of this Thunder Mountain. Got some pan heavy action already going out on the bridge. It is red versus red. Just kidding. Here comes the heavy that shoots upward. Subaxi. Just commitment right there. That's all you can say.
Yeah, of course. We're going to be watching. We have Loss. I'm going to go with the sticky jumper sword technique running. And red team did pop the crit screen. Going to be pulling off one kill there, but no JPRT. Going to be getting a lot of kills on his own. Blue Medic Loscom going to be doing some work. Red Medic going in for the kill. Oh, no. Just still a lot of dancing going on, but there we go. The Caber coming out of nowhere to take down Zakar.
Yes. That is a literal pronunciation right there. Oh, my goodness.
All right, going to be jumping around blue team on the... Seeing how that's... Hear me, I sound like an auctioneer. As Red Medic gets taken down with what could honestly be argued as possibly an air shot. The Person Machine going to be getting 2 kills there. Just going on a rampage now, taking a lot of damage from the little scoot that could Irish Manwall it might be. And finally takes him down, not before he gets 2 kills of his own though. Irish Manwall going to be doing some serious damage to that blue team.
This just in, blue team, but there is a cart that needs to be pushed. They have times 1 in it right now, and they're already pretty much at second, trying to take out this herd of heavies, and it's scary. There are sandwiches, there are pans, and I would not want to be in blue's position right now. But this interesting technique from the red heavies is just, it's inspiring, is what it is. I'm inspired.
As you can see, the traveling herd of heavies, very hardly seen in TF2, very rare sight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So you turning on your recording device as well. You still can, as we have them going in a line. Blue Soldier very confused, not sure how to interact with these endangered animals. They do make a one-man kill before getting completely decimated by Nintendo 9000.
Oh, that you just hate to see endangered animals like that go down in the wild. It's just, it's a pity.
Yeah, of course, the association might have to take them off the list of animals in a short while, as Red Medic Toph Beef are going to be taken down as well. Fortunately, my computer cuts off the bottom half of your names, so I'm going to assume the second half of your name is something random.
And why the hell not? We have Pan Heavy, that's Frivio, who's trying to stay alive, but he takes a direct shit from Nintendo 9000. Do you have your Nintendo 9000? I know, I pre-ordered mine. It's actually looking pretty good with...
Say direct shit instead of hit?
Did I? I don't recall that.
Definitely did.
Are you? You're not talking to chat, are you?
What?
Are you? Okay.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah, the direct shit, you gotta watch out for that. Especially when it hits the fan like it's pretty much doing here for Red Team. I don't know if they're gonna be able to stop this. Blue is just a legitimate force of heavy aggression right here, and that's anti-heavy aggression.
Yeah, and of course, Red Team seems like all hope is lost, as with Machine Foot so upset with his current situation, the heavies are flocking to the construction cart, or the construction roof, and just hammering in on the roof of that shed. But the spy comes in, he's gonna pick up 1 kill, now the fight with the Pan Heavy, and he's gonna have to run for his life. The Heavy in pursuit, he's going, oh, Frevo gonna be taken down, correct, with a great pan before looking at the statue that was once his brother.
I don't mean to ridicule, but really, the squatting Pan Heavy now has his at least 2 kills. Oh, what a reflect right there from KD Invader 054. Got a 545. Got a sweet double air reflect, rocket reflect right there. Don't mean to go all serious, but that was pretty nice.
And it looks like Aussie is very confused, trapped in the gauntlet of weird heavies, as they're known. As we have Person Machine going to be down here picking up some health before going in, trying very hard to try to win this round for the blue team. Gets caught out by the sentry by Chino Moon. Going to be sitting there in spawn, just holding down that final control point.
Nintendo 9000 is going to end this here and now. He's got his pan out too. Red's not the only one who can carry the pan. God, he moves slow. But he does get on the cart. It is being blocked right here again by the heavies. We got the taunt coming out with those mittens. I can't remember what they're called because nobody sane runs them. But whatever. We have a glowing ham, which you may want to get checked out there, Heavy. I don't think that's healthy, but Tofu does take down Awesome instead. So you can't argue with results.
Now it looks like blue team's going to be colliding on the cart. And oh, there we go. Gonna get the capture and take round number 5,000.
Beautiful, just beautiful. Gonna go down in history as one of the most panliest of heavy battles.
Oh my god. It's too intense for me. I'm gonna see what's going on the Skype. What is this? What is this magic that people are sending me, apparently? I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm afraid.
We are ready to go with the third round. And let's take a look at the scoreboard, the leaders, if you will. We have No Hajitapita RT, who apparently is my friend. I have no idea who that is, but he is got the Homer Simpson avatar with that hat, and I don't know who you are in just a second, but that's beautiful. Leader is Heavy with 41 points, and over on red we have Chinomun as medic with 23 points, so blue right now double outscoring.
My name right.
You are welcome, and thank you for thanking me.
All right, on red we have Irish Manuel going to be sitting at number 2 with a solid 20 points. XP for the blue team as a spy going to be getting second place on that team with a solid 31 as the round is about to start in about 0.05 seconds.
You are horrible. That was definitely longer than 0.05, but we have a crits coming from red right outside the spawn door of blue. That is dirty, dirty, dirty. Again, I suggest a wet nap to clean yourselves off, but we do have an Uber Devilman coming, or Uber Heavy coming out with these gloves. Boxing gloves. No, it's the ham. It's the ham going after the medic, who apparently is a vegetarian because he is running away very rapidly. You know, I just don't like it when people force ham on me.
Yeah, of course, it's a very deadly thing to be throwing around the house if you do not know how to handle it. Meanwhile, we have SK Invader 45 going to be up on the tower trying to save his medic from the spy, somehow surviving 2 pipes rolling on the ground next to him. A lot of milk covering those red players, but of course they have control of the tower, and they're going to be able to hold that for quite a while longer as Overpriced Coffee going to be in a lot of trouble down below the point at the bottom before getting taken down by Irish Manuel.
You know what you get if you put Overpriced Coffee and Irish Nanwall together? Irish coffee. Irish
wow, I
coffee.
expect a lot more. All right, going to be watching. Blue team still has not been able to push the cart at all. They've been completely ignoring it, actually, which is very disappointing because this map is one of the most exciting maps to watch when the cart is pushed almost all the way to the top. The personal machine going to be getting a quadra kill with his pipes right there, showing that he is indeed the re-embodiment of Banny Jesus, our Lord and Savior.
Amen. It's Peso Machine, I believe. He's Mexican, actually. It's the Mexican Banny.
Is that really what his name is?
Yeah, but he's only worth like 10 cents to the dollar, so it's not really worth it.
Alright, anyways, going to be jumping around. We have XP in a lot of trouble. The spy going to be taken down by the pyro. Going to be running around the cart for the blue team, still sitting at the bottom. XP is not dead. He was using a dead ringer and actually going to get some health back on it. But here we go. The double pyro assault going to be coming from red. He is not going to be able to survive much longer.
I just want to point out how ironic it is that Tofu is running the steak and the ham, and his name is Tofu. What up with that? He's actually getting quite a few hits on the red medic and still alive right here. He's getting those heals from his medic, who apparently does like the meat, and I mean that in a literal sense of ham meat. And I'm done talking right now. Go for it.
All right, we have Dupre going to be on the cart. going to be pushing it to victory. Do we have a banner going to be popped by Nintendo 9000? The next console hitting shelves this Christmas. Just kidding. As the blue team finally getting a solid push on, going to be going into the Tunnel of Love, or is that Mystery? I do not remember the name of that carnival ride. But red going to be popping a crit screen on the soldier. That's going to be 1 kill. Make it, no, not a second kill. Only 1 so far with it. And there we go. Nintendo and Derpe Hopsh going to be taking down those medic and soldier combo, putting an end to that madness.
Cart again still has not been touched. It's like that green casserole that your great aunt brings to Thanksgiving that nobody eats. Has not been touched. That's my joke.
Wow. Okay. Now we're going to be watching Nintendo and the rest of the best friend squad going to be on the cart doing some serious pushing action, but here we go. The Duepic duo, that's going to be Chino, Min, and Zact going to be pushing forward. The medic, takes a body shot from Loscum and finally goes down. The soldier going to be hunted down as well as blue team's push has been put to an end.
They're getting a little bit closer. I haven't found a spy versus spy battle, but Peso Machine is just going to come in and try hard all over it, and someone's going to have to clean up that try hardness. It's not going to be me, I know that. Blue, meanwhile, they're getting there. They may actually be able to do it. No small thanks to Overpriced Coffee, who, again, with that Hail Zone Medigun, can't give enough shout-outs to that, because he has healed probably so many pub players to get that going. And the point is capped right there, so blue team looking good, except that Nintendo 9000 who just stood there and died. And
yeah,
then
Katie and... Oh my god, we're doing this, aren't we?
I got Katie and Vendor asked a question. There you go, I'm done.
Okay, blue team, of course, going to be stolen out after getting that first capture. No! Jibooba Hurt going to be underneath the point in a dramatic fight for his life with the Red Scout. Going to be getting some solid shots off. Who is going to win this duel? It looks like the Red Scout is going to be a whip and run away. Now going to be engaging the Red Medic. Forced to run away. Nice dodging there, but it falls off the stairs, which is not very fun. Does it twice, actually. He really needs to watch his footing.
I'm going to call out...
To the Frevo cam, it's very interesting.
Whose cam is that? Whose cam?
It was Frevo, but he's gone now. We need to move on.
Moving on. R.I.P. Frevo, I think, isn't it? Blue pushing the cart. They're pushing the cart. Some nice action right here. We've got a shotgun Hoovy on the cart, but he goes down in presence of dual pyros just collapsing on the cart with their fire fury. And their med Toph is doing the best to keep those pyromaniacs alive.
Meanwhile, XP did manage to pick up a nice backstab onto the Red Medic. Going to be helping out his blue team a lot. Now going in after the soldier gets him. That's going to be Zakarubaboo. Going to be going down to XP. Unfortunately, for all of you cool kids who really like your names, I cannot see the second half, so I'm going to be making up some really weird nonsense.
That is nothing new from 21 the Bearded Wonder, Caster.
Alright, Derpy Hoof's going to be on the cart with the rest of his team. He is a team player, and he has that really disturbing-looking bird hat.
You need to get over your fear of birds and embrace the hats.
They're just creepy looking, I'm sorry.
It appears that Frivio is having some sort of seizure. Maybe we should call the authorities, but actually he's dead now, so authorities can't help with that. But R.I.P. Frivio again. Again. He's cut down in his prime, really. It's just too soon. Also too soon for Awesome instead, who
failed to jump to the top of the tower. About 5 jumps. Now going to be joining up with his heavy, who selfishly his stake instead of giving it up to his friendo. As Irish Manwall, in the meantime, does get completely obliterated. Nintendo again having to wait for health as his teammates stealing it from him.
Selfish. This in the spirit of the giving season too. I don't know if you knew, but March is the giving season. Not December. Nope. Cart, meanwhile, is 6 seconds away from running back. We have a taunt kill attempt right there from Amazing Chest Ahead, but he got denied by Corfish67, who saved his teammate. That's in the spirit of the season of giving, and you gotta like what you see right there. And then I realized they're spawn camping, and that's not quite in the spirit of the season, but a little bit. Maybe like 15% in the spirit of the season we'll go with.
Surprisingly enough, with the spawn camping go on, Blue still unable to push the cart. Now we just have the heavy, the shotgun heavy, the fat scout getting pressured by the spy. Takes out the ham. That's going to be Derpy Harf's going to be taking down Sumarai as he's doing major. Invader going to be going an air blast off the cliff. And there goes heavy. That's going to be 2 off the cliff kills for Invader 45.
Yeah, and someone's got to clean that up again. That's gross. Overpriced Coffee, interesting enough, has gone Engineer, and on that mini sentry gun, so you know he means business. This is a super pro pub guy that I would not mess with. He's also got those Frontier Justice crits going on, which I gonna put all my money on him here.
Sounded like Kip was about to break out in song. Not as we still have some spawn camping going on by the blue team, and Aussie apparently thinks that he's playing King of the Hill as he's determined not to leave that tower.
You know, it looks good on him. Oh, but he does finally get taken out by Irish Manwall right there. Do you think Irish Manwall is man and wall? So like half man, half wall, like Batman?
I imagine him as a gigantic, muscly dude who's just a wall of man.
Alright, that works too. Peso Machine actually going to play a little King of the Hill action himself and just sit on top of the roof. Peso Machine probably with the best hat. He's got that unusual in the hearts, and that means he's a lover, not a fighter. But you could have fooled me, Peso. Could have fooled me, because he's just spamming those grenades everywhere. Finally found that heavy that is just having some sort of medical attack, an emergency that we need to figure out.
Yeah, and it looks like blue team finally got the second cap and pushing the cart up the hill. This is where the ground gets very exciting. The dramatic jumping soldier spectacle that is the final point of Thunder Mountain. Going to be seeing if we have the lung capacity to cast this dramatic finale, or if both teams are boring enough to let it end swiftly.
Well, I hope it'll be a fast one, because I took my lung steroids earlier to enhance my capacity for talking.
Lung steroids?
Yeah, don't tell them that I juice. Please keep that under the table.
Probably should have thought of that before you started streaming. Look at blue team with the banner, going to be just going crazy with the Contra on the point. But look at the reflect by Invader, going to be taking down 2 people and putting an end to the cart. Going to be rolling back to the bottom of the hill. Now a crit screen going to be popped, picking up 1 or 2 kills here, just cleaning up. We see the medic going to be taken down by the
Mexican Banny is what we're calling him. Oh, so close, but so little for blue right here. No cigar, if you will, and they are smokers, so they need that entire cigar. Yeah, so good hold right here from red. They got to take advantage of their height. The fact that they're taller right now than blue. Blue is a shortson.
Yeah, of course, blue still unable to get the cart pushed up that second to last hill right there. Just that little tiny gap that they need to get pushed. Overpriced Coffee going to be on it, but attacked by Machine Foot. He's finally going to be going down, but no, the cart's already rolled back down. Derpy Hoff's going to be on there trying to help. The red medic going to be falling off the ledge. Unfortunately, was not watching his footing, as blue might be able to get up the hill. Just the scout coming to defend. Now the rest of the red team going to be collapsing on them. Derpy Hoff still dramatically trying to defend it with himself. He's covered in the milk. He's not a fan of calcium. But there we go, the Contra going to be popped as Machine going to be getting a double kill, but the red team still cleaning up.
Wow, so some great cart defense right there, but you've got to admire the perseverance there of Machine. No, who was it? One of the guys. Machine Foot right there, who just stayed on the cart. He is a hero. He was an American hero. I don't even care if he's not American, but I was inspired by his cart attempt right there. But it just cannot get up that little hill right there. It is the little train that can't. Oh, maybe it could. We'll see. Here comes Machine Foot again with that shotty out. He is the fat scoot, and he is going to make this happen, ladies and gentlemen. And the cart is up the ramp, finally. Huge
finally
success.
going to make it up that final hill. Just one little more hill left and the turn. Blue team all on it. Red team really needs to get a solid defense. They're going to be forced back by the engineer and Tofu. This could be the end of the round, ladies and gentlemen, as the rest of the blue piling on. We do have a Demo Man fight on top of the roof. Red Demo Man gets piped out of the sky. Amazing shot. But meanwhile, Zaku going to be getting some good rockets onto the car. Going to be putting a stall to it before dropping down to Noji. Who's going to be picking up a double kill now. Awesome instead going to get a kill onto the sentry as we going to be going on. We still have Persona Machine going to be pushing up. They're abandoning the cart, but no, it's going to be fine as the red spy going to be going and picking up one kill. Finally going in, cannot get the frag as a lot of feral kills going to be going on. Cannot kids and Machine Foot going to be getting a double kill. Kip, I am not going to let you talk if that's what you're wondering. As the red power going to be going on with this. Okay, I give up.
Did Machine Foot get team switched? I'm actually pretty confused right here. But regardless, that cart just can't get up the last 10, 15 feet right here. I don't know how feet are measured in TF2 World, but that's about 10 feet for me. So great defense coming out here, and yeah, a huge air pipe by one of the demo men right there. That was beautiful. Who is it on the roof? I don't know, but that's Rucinus who's there on the cart, just spamming those pills. I don't know if it's going to happen. Blue has 37 seconds left to go, and they just cannot get up this little ramp. And we do have a heavy with the pan on the card. You know how scary that is? He gets a pan kill on Assy right there. Oh, and Frivio wants another one. He is desperate. He is hungry. That's why he has the pan out, but he does go down, so he's going to die doing what he loves. That is carrying a frying pan.
Yeah, of course, blue team going to be following on. Only 17 seconds left. Can they do it? Red team still drastically pouring onto the point like a flood as blue team's going to be solidly pushing it. No one on red is even close enough. We do have the jumping soldier. Oh my god, Shimu and Shimo going to be getting a lot of kills. Now the dumb man coming up in the spy Irish Manuel going to be doing work. We do have a jumper that's going to be Scoffer's going to be going down. Cornfish down. And 0 seconds. Looks like red team is going to be able to defend this. And there we go. Red team going to be winning the round and is going to...
Wow, what an inspired defense right there out of Red Round. Finally, they put on their tri-pants and were able to defend one single point in this 3-map rotation. Congratulations, Red Team. You are the hero of the night.
Thank you so much. It's been great.